All right, so I think this question is on the back of what we did, when was it? On April the 6th. So here in the Q&A archive, which you get to, so from the members area, up here where it says the latest Q&A, so it's got that one there, which is the Q&A we're doing right now, for instance, will go into that area. But the Q&A archive is where all of the old Q&As are, all from this year. And for a very, very stupid reason that no longer makes any sense to me, what I did when we first started this was the newest went at the bottom rather than at the top. So when you get there, scroll down to April the 6th, this one just here, and you can see how we did. Oh, was it this one? Or was it the 13th? Oh, here it was. It's the 13th. How to set up Google AdWords for Amazon products. So I did a complete breakdown of that on the 13th. If you haven't watched that yet, it was really, really good. And in it, I spoke about a profit campaign versus a ranking campaign. So here's where the question comes from. So what is the difference between those two things? All right, so as I said when I set up that Google AdWords campaign, it's super important for you to think through what the purpose is for the campaign, because most people just assume that the campaign is there to make money, but that's not always the case. That's not always the case. It can also be the case that you can use those campaigns, paid traffic campaigns like Facebook or Instagram or Google AdWords or Bing or YouTube, whatever it is you're doing, you can also use them to get your product to rank on Amazon. So ranking on Amazon, SEO, search engine optimization, is a topic in and of itself. All right, in and of itself, if you want to get really, really good at ranking things on Amazon, then I'm going to suggest, send to all, that what you do is come here. It says advanced training info pages on the right hand side, advanced Amazon SEO about halfway down that drop box. Take a look at that. That's my kind of PhD course all about ranking products on Amazon. Okay, super good. It's probably the course I get the most positive feedback from because it's so in depth. But here's the basics of that as it applies to what we're talking about. The basic of it is to rank on Amazon higher than somebody else, you must make more sales than they do. Now, it is without a doubt a lot more complicated than that. However, for what we're discussing, that will do. That very, very glib answer will do us. For you to rank higher than somebody else, you must make more sales than they do. So how does that apply to a ranking campaign? Well, pretty simple. With a profit campaign, your goal is to make the most sales possible whilst also making a profit on those sales. However, with a ranking campaign, your goal is to make the most sales possible at any cost, so that you can get your product to rank on Amazon, page 1, position 1. And then Amazon will start giving you sales because you're in page 1, position 1. So it's a much different goal. And because of that, you're not focused on the short-term profits of making your advertising campaigns profitable. Instead, you're focused on the long-term goal of ranking your products page 1, position 1, so that Amazon makes sales for you instead. So it's a different way of thinking about it, and both are really, really necessary, and both are really great to have in your marketing arsenal for building your products, product ranges, and making sales and long-term business success on Amazon. So I hope you get that, Yash, and I hope you get the difference between those two things. Yes, Murray says we need to get Sue to do an SEO for eBay. I'm sure we could. Hey, thanks so much for watching that video, and I hope that you got some massive value from it. Before you go, do you live in Australia? If you do, this is for you. Would you like to learn how to sell things on Amazon here in Australia? Would you like to know what sells really, really well and what sells for the maximum amount of profit? Would you like to know where you can source those products from, whether that be in China or here in Australia, and how to source them so you pay bottom dollar and get maximum value for what you're doing? If you do, please subscribe to my channel and like this video, and you'll learn that and much more. It's the exact same information that people like Jeff from New South Wales I've used to make $45,000 a month on Amazon, that Sue, who's from the sunny coast, has used to purchase herself a brand spankly BMW every single year as a result of her e-commerce business, and the lovely Kate from Bowral in New South Wales has used to make $32,000 a year on a month, not a year, a month on Amazon, and indeed Anthony, who makes $15,000 a month on Amazon, selling, as he puts it, odds and sods. If you'd like to learn the exact same information that they use to maximize their profits for their Amazon businesses, subscribe to this video, like my channel, post below if you want me to teach you something. Okay, I'm out of here. Speak to you soon. Bye. Subscribe. Do it now.